Good afternoon, YouTube. Finally got my bottle of ReRack. I got it off of Amazon. I don't recall that it came in any color choice, but it's white, and I guess this is close to white. So yeah, there's your instructions. It's basically it's an acetone-based product, so if you need to clean up, you need some acetone. It's got a brush inside the cap. It says multiple coats applied every 30 minutes and then let it dry overnight before you use it. So I figured I would maybe get a coat or two on this afternoon. Yeah, there's the brush there. Yeah, it is really thick. It doesn't even pour. That's what it's supposed to do. You're basically building up the vinyl coating. So I'll just hit all these little spots that I touched up with the rust converter. Yeah, making progress here, getting the top side coated. And what you want to do is get all the bottom layer done. And you can see here on a couple of the tines, I found some loose material, so I had scraped that off and hit it with the rust converter. So I need to touch up these areas, but you've got to reach down in here to get to the bottom. So do all the bottom stuff first, because otherwise you'll be getting this all over your hands, reaching in. But yeah, just basically paint over anything that had the rust converter added to it. Yeah, at least going over that rust converter, you can see the dark areas, so it's real obvious where you had been working before. Maybe it's easier if I flip this on end, because then you can brush along the length of that instead of trying to go up and down. So I think, yeah, like this area here, I saw a little bit of bubbling in the vinyl coating, and you scratch it a little bit and pretty soon you've got half the tine scraped clean. Okay, I got the top side. Now the bottom side, just touch up all the scraped off areas. Yeah, this is pretty thick stuff. So yeah, I think I'll get the rest of this and then I'll flip it upside down so I can get to the other side up. Okay, I think the last one here. So I flipped it over, just anything facing up that doesn't have a coating on it. I find if you stop and shake it, there's some sort of a ball inside. Shake it up, and looking pretty good. I'll let this dry for a while, and if I have a chance this afternoon before I take off, I'll give it a second coat. I was able to get 3 coats of the ReRack material on here yesterday. I let it dry overnight. I think it's pretty well set up. I think they say 24 hours before you use it, but I just want to take this inside, put it back in the dishwasher so I can get some dishes loaded in here. I probably won't run the dishwasher for a few more days, so that should dry pretty well. Feels like a pretty good coat. You know, some of these are pretty well rusted through, but yeah, I think I got everything covered up. I got some of those that were a little corroded. It does come out a little bit rough. I probably could have spent a little more time and smoothed it out better, but I mean, this is a dishwasher rack. It's not a piece of fine art that I'm going to hang on the wall. Once it's inside the dishwasher, you're full of dishes, you won't really notice it. I mean, this coating is a little bit harder versus this one. You can dig your fingernail in just a little bit. But yeah, if that holds up, that'll be good. And yeah, between that and the rust converter, I think this should be ready for another few years of use. Yeah, so just an update on the ReRack. I let the ReRack coating dry for like 3 days and then ran a load of dishes today. And yeah, it looks like everything held up. No signs of anything falling off, so I think that is good here. Yeah, it feels okay, it looks good. And like I say, you can't really tell that it's a little bit rough finish unless you get down on your hands and knees and stick your head in there. You can't really see that it's been repaired, but definitely looks a lot better than it did before. Just thought I'd give you that look at the finished product, and I think it's a good result. So yeah, I'll put links to all the products I used in the video description. And yeah, if you have any questions, post up in the comments section down below. And as always, thanks for watching.